Amy looks hurt, enraged, and done as she leaves Nathan in the brand new trailer for Heartland Season 19, Episode 3. The same question is being asked by fans. What did Nathan do to tip Amy over the edge? Despite the quiet shots of Heartland at the beginning of the trailer, something feels different. There is neither peace nor warmth. Instead, the atmosphere is heavy, emotional, and tense. In the round pen, we see Amy working with a troubled horse, but her attention is far away. She moves quickly and frustratedly. She's thinking about something. Nathan then appears, observing her from near the fence. It appears to be a normal moment at first, but there is no friendly energy or smile. He tries to talk to Amy by calling her name, but she doesn't answer. She continues to work, circling the horse, indicating that she does not wish to speak. That silence communicates more than words can. The trailer cuts to a brief shot of Jack standing in the barn watching. His expression is serious, as if he is aware that trouble is on the way. The line ends with, "You need to trust me," but we can't hear what Nathan says next as he moves closer to Amy. Amy stops immediately. She raises her head and stares at Nathan, and this is the defining moment of everything. Her expression shifts. She is tired of remaining calm. She has had enough of waiting. She finally yells, "You're not helping." Her low voice is full of pain. Betrayal, not just anger, is at play here. Amy declines Nathan's second attempt to speak. The trailer immediately transitions to a stormy montage that includes Lindy crying, Nathan arguing with someone off-screen, Amy walking alone out of the house at night, and a door slamming. The message that something is wrong between Amy and Nathan, and may not be fixed this time around, is conveyed through each shot. The most shocking video at the section's conclusion features Amy saying, "This ends now," directly to Nathan. At that point, fans stopped moving. What happens now? Their partnership, friendship, or something more substantial? The Heartland fandom is in a frenzy because the trailer offers no answers but only questions. Since the beginning of Season 19, the tension between Amy and Nathan has been growing slowly, but Episode 3 rips everything apart. Although the trailer doesn't show the entire argument, one thing is clear: this is not a minor misunderstanding. The breaking point is here. Nathan has always made an effort to appear calm and reasonable, but his mask is beginning to fall off now. Amy pushes back hard for the first time as he pushes her in a way that feels like control. He corners her near the barn in one scene and says, "I'm only trying to protect you." But safeguard her from what? "I never asked for your protection," Amy says coldly. Her voice is shaking not out of fear but out of rage. She has suddenly snapped inside. Nathan has crossed a line, so this conflict feels personal. The trailer shows us a small but powerful scene in which Amy holds a photo of Ty while sitting alone in the loft. Her hands slightly tremble. There were no words, no tears, just silent pain. This woman is not sluggish. This is a woman who is worn out from carrying the world around. At a time when she was still healing, Nathan entered her life. He seemed to understand at first. However, he now brings more chaos, rather than assisting, and Amy has reached her limit. Nathan is not only causing trouble, but he is also making her doubt herself, making her emotional struggle even worse. He tells her, "You're not thinking clearly," in one scene. That line is very sharp. It is the kind of thing that is said to make another person feel insignificant and powerless. However, Amy is no longer the girl she once was. Even when her heart is heavy, she now stands tall. She gains strength rather than losing her strength. When Lindy is drawn into the tension, the emotional stakes increase even more. The trailer includes a brief scene in which Linda observes Amy and Nathan's argument from a distance. Her infant face reveals anxiety. Even though she doesn't understand it, she knows that something is wrong. Amy sees Lindy and breaks up the fight immediately. She will not permit her daughter's suffering to spread. She realizes then that she must choose peace over conflict and truth over lies. The most difficult part comes when Amy abandons trust rather than just Nathan. She has been attempting to reopen her heart, but betrayal prevents her from doing so. Despite the fact that Nathan is not a villain, he is now a threat to her emotional safety. She will never permit anyone to harm her daughter or her life. The moment she says, This Ends Now, therefore, is not about rage, but rather about strength. The quiet variety. The kind that grows out of necessity. Amy is not going to break. She is reconstructing. And this time, she is making her own decision. Every story has a turning point, and Nathan finally reveals who he really is at this point in episode 3. He has been at once calm on the outside and defensive on the inside for weeks. Helpful in public, but secretive in private. He appears to be a good person, but he never says anything. The truth is starting to get in the way now. We only get brief glimpses in the trailer, but they are sufficient to elicit serious inquiries. Nathan is pacing outside the barn while talking on the phone in one scene. "I told you I would handle it," he says in a low, urgent voice. Who is he conversing with? What is he concealing? And why does he not wish for anyone else to know? This is not a straightforward disagreement among friends. Whatever it is that Nathan is up to, he doesn't want Amy to find out about it. When Lou confronts him, a second clue comes to light. She says, "So you lied," which we hear. Pressure is the focus of episode 3, not just rage. Loyalty is put to the test and trust is lost. By remaining united, the Heartland family has always weathered hardship. But this time, the ranch itself is becoming divided. Additionally, the damage is more difficult to repair when a family engages in internal conflict. The Heartland fandom erupted into a flurry of theories as soon as the trailer was released. These theories ranged from the sentimental to the wild to the dangerously close to the truth. One thing is certain, regardless of what happens in episode 3, fans believe Nathan is concealing something that could alter everything. The idea that Nathan is attempting to take over Amy's horse therapy business is one of the most popular theories. In the trailer, Nathan's truck's dashboard contained a document with the words "program rights" clearly visible but blurry. Could he be attempting to steal Amy's rights to her work? If that is the case, his active assistance to Amy was never intended as support. Rather, it was a prelude from the beginning. A different theory gets even worse. Some people think that Nathan is involved in a land deal that could hurt Heartland Ranch. The ranch was put under pressure by outsiders trying to buy nearby land in Season 18 and the beginning of Season 19. What happens if Nathan collaborates with them? In the trailer, he briefly shakes hands with an unknown individual near a truck that fans have never seen before. The late-night phone calls and lies would be explained if he is involved in a secret deal. However, the most debated theory among fans is that Nathan may be exploiting his feelings for Amy. Control, not love. He entered Ty's space after spotting her weak spot and her grief. He started out being kind, supportive, and safe, but now he wants more, and Amy is starting to see what he really wants. Many fans believe that Nathan crossed a line with her emotionally or professionally when he said, "I didn't have a choice," and that he is now trying desperately to cover it up. Additionally, there are rumors of a larger twist. What if Nathan isn't performing by himself? Some fans believe that he has a secret partner who is related to Heartland. Some even believe there has been a shocking family betrayal. Lou accidentally working with Nathan? What is Rick keeping for him at Town Hall? Or could it be worse? Could Nathan be connected to someone Amy hoped would never return? The fan theory with the most suspense is that episode 3 is just a setup and that the real explosion happens in episode 4 or 5. Additionally, Amy and Lindy will be in real danger regardless of what Nathan is concealing. Jack's expression of worry stems from this. Amy states, "This ends now for this reason." She's not just ending a relationship, she's also getting ready for a fight. One thing is certain, regardless of whether these theories are true, the Heartland universe is about to get darker than it has ever been, and fans are prepared.